Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play RGFX Kaiserreich Socialist Norway. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So we have done it. We defeated the Kaiserreich. And now we have to defeat the Austrians, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. A 17,000 manpower. I think it's mostly just from this German occupational zone. We're going to make a handful more. I mean, I don't, these factories I just got, I don't think we're actually keeping them. We don't need war propaganda against you. We don't need war propaganda against you. Because you're no faction. You might be able to actually join the Austrians. I'm not too sure. But you're also at war with Austria. So that is fine. We've reorganized High Command, which is a little bit of land doctrine bonuses. After that, bonus infantry equipment seems good to me. We also have a lot of planes in reserve. But all of our planes have to go over into Austria. How many planes do they have total? I don't know. They have more than the Germans did. So that's at least something to note. Poland is more of a Russian issue at this point. We just won't worry about them whatsoever. And I think, don't be on the entire border here. That's too much. Just be in Bohemia for now. Go take Prague, you go take Pilsen, you guys move your way in. The body commune of Bulgaria have ended hostilities. Even though they'll probably just get called immediately back in. It's just one of those things that kind of happens. Yeah, now you're immediately called into the war. So good work there, Bavarian commune. Bavarian. We'll call you guys in. Fantastic. So we're really just fighting the Entente at this point. You are the fate of Germany. We will create a new German union. There we go. So we got the German Socialist Republic, followed by the Rhenish and the Union of Hanover. I mean, it's a little bit messy for sure, but I still think it works out just fine. We're going to capture the major Bohemian cities. Please keep making your way over there. The Duchess and Indies have joined the Entente. Is that bad for you? Yes, because you're still at war. So Japan's going to be at war with the Entente in but a mere moment. And you know what? That works out just fine. Get some from you. We don't need any from Sweden. We'll get the rest of these guys from the French. Two Sicily have joined the Entente. Not a huge surprise there. But it really shouldn't make a difference. They're going to capitulate soon anyways. You didn't take Prague? You took everything except for Prague. Okay. You have 58 to 182 divisions. That is a lot. That's a lot of men. Spain can't join the Reichspakt. I guess they could still join the Entente. But I don't know, to be completely honest with you. So we got the German government in exile. Will they intervene? I don't know. Like, what can you guys do? Our men are just finally getting to the front line. We have one probably terrible cavalry unit here. What if you moved away to Brunn? Poland's actually taking a lot of territory off of the Russians. The cavalry is making gains. You guys keep on moving through. I mean, how... The problem, of course, with Austria in this form is that they are much harder to capitulate than they normally would be otherwise. Yeah, Albania's capitulated because the French have already invaded down there. That is fantastic. Thank you, France, for being a great ally. India is being called into war. But really, who cares about that at all? Why don't we go, like, down one more province? And see if we can just get a surround here going. Not on you. Actually, no. We can do, like, something like this. Even if we just surround, like, 5 divisions. That's still 5 divisions more than we had surrounded before. Let's go kill this Austrian unit. Hopefully the French can deploy slightly more troops to Albania. Just opening up more fronts is going to be vital. Oh yeah, the Portuguese are still here. I forgot I forgot like there was a whole other war still happening. The Canadians have landed in Britain, but now that most of this area is not occupied by British anymore and they're like little puppet states, it works out all right for us. You are now going to be surrounded, which means we should attack with all of our troops here. Okay, now you are all surrounded, which is nice. It's just going to be, you know, a handful of dead Austrians, which I appreciate a great deal. You guys push into here. You're still surrounded. We might as well get the kill. Let's try and think. Like, could we send... No, it's definitely too late to do naval invasion down there. But I wonder if it would make sense to do naval invasion somewhere else. Like, maybe just into Croatia. So we're now at 352,000 against 293 here. Mostly against the Swiss, but that's not a huge surprise. Considering that Austria probably has just been constantly attacking into them. By the way, if you take Venice, that should be you guys capitulated, giving you more of a front to work with. Yes, lovely. So overall, like, it's going as well as we possibly could have asked for. Formation fighting. We do have... What are you done? You're 15% finished, which is still, like, pretty bad. Yeah, let's go for the 1942 rifle. I think that's going to be absolutely fine for us. You are on aggressive. Have you always been on aggressive battle plan? I don't know. Thank you, Britain, for a handful of supplies. I think that's the first time any of our allies have actually given us anything. So I do appreciate it. How many troops do you guys have? 6 to 24. I'm surprised you're actually doing as poorly as you are then. Yeah, our cavalry divisions suck. Which is not a huge surprise. We knew that they were terrible. Do these areas not connect? No, apparently not. You're going to definitely be here first. Vienna is still pretty far away from the front line, unfortunately. You're not doing too much. I mean, because you guys have all these troops on this front. And do we have naval superiority here? We do. So I think just doing like a full invasion into, let's say, Croatia, for example, might just be the best play. Yeah, like, honestly, send everybody over here. I'm sure our allies will be able to hold this front on their own long enough. Again, they just need to hold the front. Like, they don't even need to advance. As long as they hold still, we should be doing pretty alright. And Iran's declared war on Saudi Arabia. That's less than ideal, mostly just because it's going to distract from their war with the Entente. I guess they're still fighting Ethiopia as well. They're actually doing a lot of things at the same time. How much manpower does the United States according to Austria have? They have only 200,000, which is really not a lot. Also, Russia, how are you doing this poorly? Like, you can't even fight the Polish by yourself. I like... Yes, erode their legitimacy. And defending government's getting quite strong. I mean, I guess the Transmitted Republic could invade the Russians at any point. And maybe that's what they're afraid of. I'm not too sure. Let's send one trash Swedish unit across the sea here. Yeah, and luckily once they broke through the Italian Federation, like, this whole area opened up for them, which is quite nice. So what is our plan of attack? It's going to be break here into Croatia and rush as quickly far inland as you possibly can get. Are you all not strategically redeploying? There you go. I don't know why you wouldn't be. Let's get all of our aircraft, because they don't need to be in here anymore. Send them to Italy. And just send them over the Northern Balkans, because that's where we're going to be going. And you guys are on your way, which is nice. A lot of land is opening up here. If we can get some surrounds going, that would also be beautiful. Like, I don't know how you don't have Poland yet. That, to me, is the biggest surprise. So you guys are done here. You might as well go back into purple. And I guess also defend these regions down here. Yeah, just something like that. I really don't think there's going to be too much of a threat of naval invasion anymore. Morocco is in the Cairo Pact. Okay. It's good to know. What are you guys doing? None of you actually seem like you're planning on doing an invasion. And there's nobody in this region. You guys have landed in Fiume. I think you guys are probably going down to Albania. Of course, once we get across, we should be in a solid position just to try to rush in as fast as possible. Wait, all of you, please get to this front. Delete this fallback line. It makes no difference anymore. Run the split. You might as well take like another port as well. That they have taken back Fiume. But Split's a pretty worthwhile city. And a handful of our troops did get intercepted, it looks like. So what's your plan? Your plan is to push away at least towards like Zagreb. And honestly, just go for it. And for right now, be very aggressive in your battle plan. Cavalry Division, who, again, you are basically horrible. If you can just run to Budapest, I will take it. Yeah, I know the cavalry divisions are garbage, but it is what it is. Please let my units land. It would mean a lot to me. Have you guys made any progress, by the way? No, you just lost land. But you're starting to push through Poland. Okay, that's something. That's something. You guys push over here. You guys are making progress. One of you at least has to go over to this area. Send you back to regular for now. One of you might as well take this island chain. How many troops does Serbia have? 2 to 16. You have 9 to 46. But our invasion of Croatia, I would say, is definitely put a dent into their line. How much are you worth? You're worth 1 victory point. Not a ton. And I'm assuming you're the only major power in here. Yes, you're worth, at 77%. And that's not like taking Vienna or anything like that. Yes, we are making progress. You guys go here. You advance here. Actually, no. You go here. You go to that province. And you're going to go here. We got some Serbian troops. But not that many that I feel like we have to actually be worried at all. You guys advance here. You advance there. You push. You push. Yeah, now this is what I call a naval invasion. It looks like as soon as you take Palmero, that should be the end of 2 Sicilies. You've also landed Sardinia, which is nice. You are losing legitimacy. Trying to see like what the French did get pushed out of Albania, which is really not what we're looking for. I'm glad that you guys are at war with the Entente now. It does save us at least some hassle, for sure. We have almost taken back to Fiume. Two Sicilies has capitulated, so that's going to free up at least, I think, a handful of Italian divisions. Like, we want to be making our way up towards Budapest. And just hoping that our allies take Vienna. Will that be enough for the capitulation? I don't think so. I don't think just that's enough. But everybody else gets to somewhere a little bit more worthwhile, I guess you could say. Yeah, you just keep walking to Budapest. See if you can get it done. There's also a road to Sicilian legitimacy. You guys push here. You guys push to Fiume. Austria just seems like they're just weaker than the Germans were, which I appreciate. I'm glad somebody realized that they should just be bad and just live with it. We've almost reached the Serbian border. Planning speed. It would give us a cheaper rifles. It's not bad, but I feel like we already have so many. Let's get a 10% sensibility boost. I already feel like we have so much rifles, though. Zagreb is worth 20, so that's going to be a city that we do want to take. But it's also a trick question, because every city is a city that we would like to take. How are you guys doing? You still at least hold on to Prague. Even though I feel like you have been kind of doing a bad job. Sardinia's capitulated. That should give us another thing here we can do in the future. You go here. You go here. You move down towards the south. I'm just like... I mean, they're still holding in Albania. They've also landed in the the Ionian Islands, which isn't bad. And now we have a united front with the rest of Italy here. Appreciate that. You guys try to push your way into here. We want you to move into help. We want you to leave, which is going to be in 1 hour. You're going to march towards Zagreb. Take the city from them, please, and thank you. You hold position. You go here. You go here. You go there. If you can move forward, I want you to move forward. You're not in a poor province anymore. How much troops does Greece have? They have 2 to 14 divisions. If you could cross the strait, that would be nice, but I kind of have low hopes for you. You've also joined the Entente, which means you're also going to be at war with the Egyptians. You're in a weird situation for sure. How many troops do you guys have? 10 or 18 to 69. Morocco is lost. I think the CSA might lose the war, which I'm shocked by. And is this just the German government in exile? It might be. But I was thinking, because you're now at war with Egypt. Well, you'll soon be at war with Egypt, I should say. But the Entente doesn't have any troops actually, like, on the border with us. Like, I don't think there's any Entente territory in Europe other than Portugal. Yeah. Again, I'm not too worried about what they have to say about things. So delete this line. Again, our allies should probably be able to take these other 2 regions. Vienna is looking quite nice. But I don't know when we'll be able to take it. Yes, we're almost in Budapest. Again, keep on marching. We will get there in time. You push here. With Zagreb, we have gotten them down to 67%. You're worth 45. Budapest is worth 40. Like, they're both extremely important cities. We need both. 100%, we need both. You guys go here, and we're going to move our way into Serbia. Should be able to capitulate them, I believe. And look at that. You're about to enter into Budapest. Well, you would if this one Austrian, if this one Greek soldier just didn't arrive. But you're looking pretty clear right now. Fiume is worth 2 victory points, and it should also fall soon. We're going to immediately move our way to Belgrade. You're going to move your way to here. The problem with that, like, if we capitulate the Serbians, it is going to give the Bulgarians a front with us. Because right now, do you have military access through... No, you don't have military access through any of the Reichspakt. Or not Reichspakt, any of the Austrian faction members. So you really can't actually affect the war too much, at least at the moment. So we got you down to 54%, which is pretty good. Austria, unfortunately, doesn't have a similar event to Germany where they just kind of collapse in on itself. Nobody's on this front. You're all here. Delete this. Figure out where you want to be. I'm trying to think, like, Krakow is worth 20. But they really only have, like, a handful of major cities even left. Let's try moving our way up to Krakow. So we've got Serbia. It's pretty close to being defeated just because Serbia doesn't really have a lot of victory points. They got, like, Belgrade, and then they have, like, here, and that's it. I mean, Graz would be nice. Vienna would be nice. Hold off on the cavalry movement for now. They're moving a lot of troops down here. That's a free territory, and you're a free territory, which is a extra 6 victory points. I will take that. And you should fall soon. Pex is worth 5 as well. We would like to make our way into that area as well. But for now, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching, my fans. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. And not enjoyed, you can always thumb down. Or like to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.